clip. That's weird. I don't know that I ever noticed that.
It's for his little thing.
It has that. I just don't put it on him.
Yeah, but it like lives there all the time.
No, but the doll has the mask. I just don't put it on him. It's one of the best ones they've done.
It's so good.
It like, not only is the doll really good, but the like accessorizing, the clothing, everything.
No, what is? Look at this.
I'm actually very passionate about Peter Quill. I really like Peter Quill, and I just mostly ignore the plot contrivance from
Endgame.
Infinity War. Chris Pratt is fine.
I can't lie.
He brings so much.
It colored this a little for me.
He brings so much. It
Okay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Will.
And I'm Kristen.
And this is So I'm Watching the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special on Disney+. Yeah, it was.
Well, okay, first things first, we have to address Groot.
In the garbage.
He's gotta go.
Gotta go. I recoiled. He wasn't even in the shot. It was like in the background. So much so, I thought it was one of the other
dressed up
Nowarians wearing a Groot costume. And I was like,
it's a no for me. I think was it Vin Diesel dressed up like him? It was, first of all, it was man-sized, so it was like barrel-chested, which was super bizarre. The face was wrong. None of it was digital. It was so
well, there was like weird digital piping.
Yeah.
It
really
was
weird.
I
really am hoping that was just because this was on Disney Plus and they were trying to like ramp something out. Not a fan.
I was actually very like for the first half of it, and then the second half really came in and solidified it for me.
I think it's because the first half is literally Drax and Mantis, and they are a flavor that I enjoy in my Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't want that to be the main course.
I was really excited for that because they are two of my favorites. Mantis is a low-key favorite of mine.
She's fantastic.
Release the doll, Hot Toys. We know you have it.
She would be sitting right here.
I also wish I got the Yondu. It was so cool, and if I knew then what I know now, I would have gotten it.
Yeah.
There was something about it, especially the first 20 minutes or so, that felt a little uncanny, which is weird because James Gunn wrote this.
Yes.
So I don't know what it was. There was a couple things that just didn't. It felt like somebody imitating the Guardians of the Galaxy because I thought Mantis had more of a moral compass than she.
She was drunk.
Yeah, you did say that.
She was like wasted. They
robbed that lady.
They got wasted at a gay bar on like Christmas Eve. The other thing too is so they essentially, I think they filmed this in the off time during filming for Guardians 3. So I think this was just sort of like a let's throw it together kind of a thing. And I think that's part of it as well.
And I think maybe because what little they were in Love and Thunder, I liked that. And because Mantis had a new costume and stuff. And I was sort of like, oh, so where is that in this? I kind of expected a Thor cameo or Easter egg or something. And I was sort of like, because there was information in this. Apparently they bought Nowhere or they just have Nowhere, which is, it feels right. I like that. But I was like, that's
an undertaking.
Yeah. That is an accomplishment.
Well, so I maintain my theory, which is that Mantis and Drax are fantastic as characters, but they need to be a flavor in the whole thing. They can't be the focus because when it's the both of them together, they both just come off as stupid. Whereas when they're surrounded by other people, it comes off as charming misinformation. But this just sort of makes them seem dumb. Which, again, it's it was entertaining, and, Dave Bautista and Pom Klementieff did a really good job with it and everything, but it is sort of why'd you let the two dumbest ones even Nebula.
I think I wish Nebula went with them.
Even Nebula would, know what was going on.
But, no, I mean, I definitely enjoyed it, and I think I would like to watch it. I'm probably going to watch it again with my family. But It was cute. I think the fact that they release trailers for these special presentations
Probably
is
don't need to.
wrong.
This was only 45 minutes long. I didn't need like to know what was coming.
Yeah, I would have rather, because we did watch the trailer when it came out, and I would have rather not known
just gone in blind, yeah.
Because I just knew Kevin Bacon was coming, and I love Kevin Bacon.
He's fantastic.
He's also still so hot.
He's so hot. I've always thought he was hot. Even when he has that terrible haircut in A Few Good Men, he's so hot.
And we got a lot of like midriff and back butt dimples and stuff.
I think he does a lot of yoga.
Yeah. No, he was really good in it, and it was, for me, it was once they got him, I really thought it resonated.
Yeah.
And
I like, where did all of this animosity to actors come from? Has that been there all along?
I don't think so. It was very funny. There was a handful of things, and I think depending on where we go with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, my opinion might change or something, because there was a handful of things in this that I was sort of like, oh, did we know that? Like, I kind of felt like I had missed a chapter or something, because Cosmo is in this. Not a ton, but Cosmo's now a character.
Voiced by Maria Bakalova.
Stroke of genius.
So funny.
Like, brilliant. And because we recently watched Bodies, and then I had to edit. We did a reaction, and I had to edit it. So her voice, I was like, I know this voice. And because I was trying to make it Miley Cyrus at first, because I remember she voiced something in Volume 2.
Probably, yeah.
And I couldn't quite.
Gotcha.
But no, I really, really like Cosmo. Yeah, and like I said, she's just sort of there.
Yeah.
And I had to be like, where did she come from? And it's because she's in nowhere now.
She was like in the collector's collection.
The story, I started to say that opened up when I was shading it for the budget. It has what it needs. I just think if you're in the know, like if you do movies, you can tell.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, it was the Groot. Like, they just didn't have the money or the time to like render Groot into this, so it's just like a dude in a costume.
Nowhere was, except for the couple shots at the end, nowhere was claustrophobic, and I was like, that thing was palatial.
They were hanging out in that one square, like.
But I was gonna say that I really appreciated the animation that they opened and closed with.
Yeah.
Number one, to get Yondu back, because he was a fantastic character. But number two, brilliant James Gunn nod. It was that sort of like 70s heavy metal animation style, not like,
it's like Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Yeah. It's like that weird kind of adult, like trippy animation style, and I really like that, and it looked good, because I kind of shaded the animation in Disenchanted, especially that second part. It was real choppy.
They phoned that in a little, but this felt like what was appropriate, like an appropriate animation style for this little thing. I thought it was cute.
And I like, because like I said, ultimately at the end of the day, I am actually rather passionate about Peter as a character, and I just like those little moments, like that Mantis, again, my girl, back when she was, I guess you're right. I guess it is what you said, that I think she needs grounding.
Yeah.
Because when she was talking about how he left Earth as a child, and she was like, his memories are confused.
Yes, he doesn't know what's going on, like, ever.
And Chris, I mean, of all the things you can say about him, he's good.
Yeah.
He is good at his job, because he played the Kevin Bacon stuff, like sort of the fear, and then, or not really fear, but like anger, and like.
Well, he also was just like concerned, and also like a little scared. Like, what the fuck did you do?
That's something that I've enjoyed so much with Guardians of the Galaxy. And it makes me sad that it's going to end, like hard end with 3, is because I kind of think it only gets better. Like, the more that things flesh out and the more ensemble-y it gets, like, I love the first movie, but like having Nebula as a villain and Mantis not there is weird to me.
Exact same thing. Yeah, having Nebula like in the mix is so much more interesting than having her be just like a like straight through villain. Yeah.
Well, like I said, Yondu, it's like his absence is felt, and the real hit you in the feels moment is Kevin Bacon's scene with Kraglin with Sean Gunn. He's such a beautiful, brilliant ingredient that I just, and they didn't follow through on that, because we thought that he was going to shoot Kevin Bacon with the arrow.
We did. That's right.
When
because he doesn't have control of it yet.
And all of us went, oh no.
Oh Oh.
I figured he'd just go in the butt. But
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he was going to kill Kevin Kajula match. And we did have a little cameo from Kira. I wouldn't have minded seeing her, but we did hear her.
Yeah, she was on the phone. I just love Sean Gunn. I've loved him for a really long time because I watched Gilmore Girls, and he's like Kirk, and he's like at the beginning before they realized what they were doing, he's a bunch of different characters, but then he's Kirk. And he's so funny, and I just love that. It's like Michael Rooker. It's the same. James Gunn just puts them both in everything, and I think it's fun.
But I mean, the fact that that's kind of what I was getting at with Kraglin is the fact that he's so crucial now.
Yeah.
Like that it started from a as a hat trick, an obligatory and then now it's like
Kraglin.
It's like, but it's like a heart and soul place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really ultimately, I did enjoy it, and I am very passionate about the Guardians. And I frankly did miss Gamora. I remember in Infinity War.
Are they getting her back, or is she just like gone to James Cameron at this point?
She will be in Volume 3.
The third one? Okay.
Zoe Saldana, I don't know what they're doing with it, but I am 90% sure she will be in Volume 3 because she is alive and out there. No, I remember in Infinity War when that happened, I was like, oh man, because I did like and do like Gamora and do care about her, but I was also like, she's one of the ones that I could see lifting out. And I missed her. Her absence was felt as well. So
they need to also just like, if they're going to keep her around, they either need to make it completely platonic or they need to rekindle their relationship.
Apparently the third one's about loss.
Oh, brother.
People who have seen the trailer are like weeping.
Oh boy. Okay.
At like the 40-second mark.
Wow.
So,
okay.
I appreciated the off-kilter Christmas songs. Yeah. I myself am a fan of the non-traditional. I try to make my Christmas wrapping and decorating as secular as possible.
Yeah.
So I did really appreciate that. I'm holding on to something, but I can't remember what it was.
Was it this?
It was. I am very concerned about Bucky.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I know it comes off because
is this why he didn't make it to T'Challa's funeral?
I know it comes off because Ao five-finger death punched him.
Yeah,
but I was sort of like, maybe he upgraded. Did they? Oh, they gave him a new one.
Yeah, but that was his gold one. That was his.
No, they gave.
That was his gold Wakanda arm.
Yeah, but they gave him a new one in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I'm less worried now.
Okay. He's just got spares laying around everywhere.
I think this is the Wakanda one.
Bucky's just got like pounds of like unlicensed vibranium hanging out in his house.
Don't let Namor find out. Did Kevin Bacon go home?
Yeah, they took Kevin Bacon home.
Okay.
He said he was going to be a little bit late. He told Kira he was going to be a little bit late, but he'd be there.
I just want him to be in Volume 3.
Yeah.
They're dropping him off. Bye!
So funny.
All in all, it was cute, and we liked it.
If you got 45 minutes to kill, watch it.
So, happy, I almost said New Year.
Happy
holidays, maybe?
Holiday season, yeah. Bye.
It's been a week. It's been a month.